Welcome to the first episode of the Black Box. This is where we fuck around and find out. And we just have a lot of fun fucking playing games. It doesn't matter what the fuck you're playing. It can be Elite Dangerous. It could be fucking your mama. I don't give a shit. But I think everybody in here is playing Elite Dangerous. So you're going to hear guys in the background, which are on the Discord for PalCon. And then you can welcome in on my co-host here, Dragon Tamer. And we are going live on Twitch because it just showed it to me. So let's make sure all this shit works. This is the first time I'm doing it this way. So this will be a fucking awesome trick here if this works. Ah, ha, ha. Sweet. You are up on my Twitch. Let's see if the chat works between Twitch and Riverside. So then everybody can... Yep, sweet. So the Twitch chat will work as we go. Perfect. Oh, they're all going to private group. Pansies.
Oh, they're going over to private group?
That's what it sounds like.
Well, that's okay. I mean, they're trying to, they're coordinating, so they're just...
No, I got it. Yeah. I'm doing fucking BGS shit, so...
So where are you at right now, Nightshade?
I am an LTT 9821 doing combat.
Let's see how far that is.
Doing some fucking just pirate missions, I guess, for to get the influence of PalCon back up out here. Because we're at 45 and we need to be up to at least 50. So I've just been doing some of these little combat missions. It's a lot of fucking...
What system? LTT?
9821.
Let's see how far away you are.
I saw you were in your T8.
I am at the moment, depending how far away you are.
Well, I thought about going back out to Aidnance because they've been dropping the 50 mils.
Have they? Oh, maybe we should go do some trucking tonight.
We can do that. So let me drop this mission because it's not like a huge deal.
All right, I'll get my carrier in the process of jumping over.
Let me head back to Prometheus, and I'll jump out there.
Yeah, man, I'll meet you out there. Hell, we'll go make some dough. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, they were dropping them earlier for my alt. So
cool, very cool. I came out this way just to get a little bit of other stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I was looking for high wakes and stuff like that. And
I was working. I was doing the BGS shit. I've been kind of the background BGS guy lately. Why is my keyboard not working now? Maybe it's linked to the Thargoid. The fuck? Oh, what the shit? Oh. Gotta get to Nabatian. There we go.
Setting course for Nabatian.
Yeah, for Thargoid shit, from what I've learned, you don't need shields.
Because you got to stay cool. So, while we do that, let's see.
Why am I going to Nemeth? Oh, 2 jumps.
Let's see how this works.
Okay, I'm just going to drop out of the Discord one. I don't care about that. They're doing Thorgood shit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was kind of distracting and just kind of want to at least get this first episode in,
Yeah, so no, what I'll do is I'll go ahead. I'm going to keep an eye on him so I can kind of give us a play-by-play with what's going on because I'll keep an eye on Badger because Badger's been I've been watching Badger, and ever since he's been back, he's been really cranking away at getting some stuff done. So I don't know if you ever met Badger when originally. Badger is actually our military guy. So when I first met Badger, it was really cool because he was, it was during his service, and it'd be late at night, and he'd have to get to a point where he started whispering into the mic and stuff.
I think I've talked to him a couple short times.
Yeah, Badger's good people, man. Really good people. You know what? I am going to slightly turn up their volume, so if they say anything to us, I will know. And it is. I did actually. I agree. It was a little. I didn't want to actually interrupt them as much as they were interrupting us at the same time. So actually,
I was gonna try to see if Bronco's on, see if I get him in here with us.
Bronco.
He's good shit. He makes it entertaining.
Oh, Bronco's cool. Yeah, Bronco's a real good dude. I like him. And me and Remy get along real well too. Remy's another good guy.
I get along with Remy too.
Yeah,
Let's see if
Remy's
Bronco's
cool.
on. Bronco told me about your ideas for like the small ship security, and I don't have a small ship, and that's why I never join it.
So actually, what I was thinking about is, so we want to get into it, but they're actually wanting to go ahead and bring in medium-sized ships.
Well, see, that's what I have is my Python. I don't have like the small ship that I made. Fucking sucks. I was there to record.
Ooh, Badger's getting interdicted by a Thargoid. Anyways, yeah, no. So no, I totally agree with that, and that's actually what the consensus is with everybody else. Is they want to go ahead and get to doing that kind of thing, but being able to pretty much bring anything other than like an Anaconda, a Vet, things like that. We want to keep it to medium-sized ships.
I'd be perfectly fine with that.
So that's what I think our idea is, and I think that's what we're going to be going for. And it looks like we're going to try to do that towards Mondays because that's when we actually have a group that could get together.
Yeah, dude, I can do Mondays
off and stuff. You know what I mean? So we're thinking Monday night is going to be like and we're not going to do small ship security every single Monday. We're thinking about bouncing around. Like last night, we were all in a group, and we were going out and we were finding the resource sites and dropping limpets and just having a good time. Tonight,
see, and I would have been for that, but like I was in so much pain last night, I had to go.
Totally get it, bro. Totally get it. But with these guys right now, they're out there doing Titans or Thargoid stuff. I don't have a ship set up for that.
I have the pre-built one.
See, I've never. Well, I actually need to go ahead and go look at that real quick.
Like I have the pre-built one, and I do have what is it? Fucking Corvette Mark II or some shit that I kind of have set up for it, but it's only like a support ship for the Spire sites.
Right. See, I had a crate that I was building, and I stripped it down for my Mark II, and that is a good shot.
Like that's cool. I would love
showing
to
an outside view of his ship and stuff. It was really cool looking.
Like I'd love to set up my other Python. Like I have the other Python. Like I've got the pre-built Mark II, which I have pretty well engineered, and then I have the standard Mark II, which I'd love to set up for AX combat. But
that's what I did. Is I didn't buy the pre-built. I bought the standard one so that I could build it myself. And like I said, I stripped down I had a crate that had all this stuff I wanted on it. It had the Guardian jump drive on it. It had a engineered FSD on it. But then I actually took that FSD off and put I didn't change the FSD. I left the original one on there. I like the SCO drives.
So do
once you start getting the hang of it. But I tell you what, the Type 8, have to give the Type 8 props, y'all. That ship right there handles it like a dream.
Yes, it does. The Type 8 is fucking phenomenal.
It is. We were talking about it last night. Everybody's been trying to determine, like when is the perfect time to drop out. When you're using the SCO, and I really did some thinking about it. And we brought it up last night. We kind of bounced the idea around that you really can't because each planet has its own gravity. It's going to be a different gravity with each planet, so you can't really tell what it's going to be. You know what I mean? How long did it say? 15 minutes, I think, for my jump. Who dropped this?
16 minutes per carrier jump, and I set it for 8 nits 2 right by my alts.
I didn't set an
'Cause-
actual drop point. I just set it to go to Ed.
Oh, I always set it near a planet because at some point I'm going to transfer the tritium off my main to my alt, because my alt's going to be strictly for exploration, and I'm going to be setting up a expedition here soon. And if nobody wants to go, that's fine, but it's probably going to be a minimum of 3 months out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
See, you know what? If it wasn't going to be 3 months, I might go. I don't know. I might still go anyways. I need to get some money together. I'm only
And
carrying
see, I've been-
232, but I got
You got
I
a
think I got
Nara, right?
I think I got 800,000 or 800 mil on the carrier. Yeah, I'm in a Nara.
So, like, I use Anara and I go through, like, trade routes. Like, if you go to your
I
data,
gotta start doing that.
and,
I
like,
mean, I'd
right
rather-
now, they have one for a T8. The only thing is you'd have to find these CMM composites somewhere else and silver somewhere else. But if you sell them to these two stations, it's 65 mil an hour.
Really?
Yeah. So like I look at them and I keep an eye on them. Like, here's another one. You would have to find the silver somewhere else to buy to sell at the station that it's there. But this one's 63 mil an hour. So it's like you just got to look at it, or you can even set it for stations in Palcon space. And usually I've had up to like 10 mil an hour.
See, I know you're the guru for that. I need to get with you and start learning how to do trade routes and stuff.
Yeah,
So I
trade
don't know
routes
if you
are pretty
noticed
big.
trade routes, which so how does that? Is that actually? How does that look? How does that screen that I'm streaming look? Is it bouncy or is it actually playing well?
No, it's actually playing pretty well.
Okay, so that's actually Badger. That's his live stream.
All right.
So we're using the other program to stream to watch other players. I think that'll actually work. So
Yep.
that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, so we can stream other people, but like yours was very choppy.
Yeah, it's probably because it's just utilizing. Like I said, I'm running 4 monitors and I'm trying to run a camera plus trying to So, but that's
Yeah,
cool.
see, and that's where like why my streams like run so well on Twitch and stuff is because I run the dual PC setup. So I have 2 monitors on my laptop. I mean, the laptop monitor, and then another monitor where I run like my OBS, so I can interact with all my Twitch followers at the same time in like
That's
live. Like it's a delay from when you say something to when I say something, but from you to me, it's instantaneous. It's like I'm interacting with like live.
Right.
And then
Okay.
my desktop is what runs all my games because then it'll never slow down. So like when I'm running my game, I usually run my music, at which, I use Spotify for that, which I can't do now because this is going to go on YouTube and that'd be monetization. But like when I'm on Twitch, my music and my stream, and then I can look up whatever I want through Discord, Anara. When I'm playing my fishing game, Call of the Wild, the Angler, which is very relaxing and actually quite fun. I can look up like hook sizes and what baits for different fish to catch from bronze, silver, gold, diamond, or the legendary fish. And, I can look up everything on there. And then when I do exploration, I put the fleet carrier route on my big PC because then I can just copy and paste.
Okay.
So like if if you were watching my Twitch, I could show you, but like I have my Jag on there, ED Copilot,
Very
the
nice.
EDMC,
We'll check back in on these guys in a minute.
all that cool shit, and then like when I do it, if I go out, I know you're not watching the Twitch, but like I have my what that I've been doing on, oh shit, it was unchecked. I know where I'm at. For my alt, since I've been doing Exo Mastery, because once I get through the Exo Mastery I have set, The minimum or the maximum amount I'm going to make, let me get all the way to the bottom because it's a lot of fucking systems, is 4.1 billion credits for exobiology.
Really?
Yeah. It's like I could show you how to use Spanish for fucking exomastery. It's fucking insane. Like I think right now I'm pretty close to 1 billion for my alt on
Really?
exomastery. Yeah.
Yeah. See that.
Combat
crazy.
I fucking suck at. Like I'm getting better at it, but exobiology and fucking trading and trucking, you can come to me for all that shit.
Nice.
Like exomastery is fucking phenomenal. Like I wonder if I
Yes.
can set it up over here.
See, I need
Then
to
I know
do.
I can share this screen.
I love doing EXO. Ooh.
So let me see if I can bring. Oh yeah, I was trying to. I'm changing one of my Python, or I'm going to buy another Python, and
Right.
I'm going to set it for like the material gathering. So you're, fucking shooting the dumbfire missiles and then just collector limpets. Let me see if I can find the fleet carrier route because I can. Oh, that's fleet carrier calculator. Fleet carrier fuel. Okay.
Nice.
Because I know I can share the screen. I'm going to move it over so I can kind of show you. I should be able to share my screen on this one. Let's see here. Which is it? Where the fuck did it go? There it is. Okay.
I have no idea.
I got it. I have like 4 of them up. So as you're looking at this, so here's fleet carrier route, right?
Okay.
Route planners. You want to
Right.
go your expressway to Exomastery. We're going to start in, say, Nabati. Come on. Nabati. That's where, well, I'm in Aidnance, but so you're, what the fuck is mine? Let me look at my alts real quick so I know everything I have it set up for, because then you'll see on where it, I mean, it's going to be a different route that I'm on, but let me
Right.
get up here. So I put a lower amount of jump range. Radius I have at 70, not that much. Holy shit. 75. My maximum or my systems, I have 200. The distance of light seconds, I have at 3,000. And minimum value, I'm looking at all my other stuff here as my carrier's jumping, is 18 million.
Control requesting immediate docking clearance. Don't leave me hanging like last time.
So
please.
calculate. And once it calculates, it's going to make you a whole loop.
Okay.
So LHS 547, planet C1, you're going to scan this, and it's going to net you 19 million.
Dang.
So if I go through this whole route, there's what you're going to make at the end. There's your 1 billion credits.
Jeez. And that's for just simply just dropping in and scanning?
Dropping in and landing on the planets and actually.
Oh, so you're actually you're going through all the legwork. You're actually
doing
going for
exobiology, yes.
Right. Okay.
Since I left from Aidnance, let's see if this will work. If I remember how to fucking spell it properly.
Ooh, they got a new bobblehead. Couple of
So
them.
I actually left from Aidnance from this one.
Right.
Let's see if this will drop it out. Oh, well, what the fuck? Why is this not working? Okay. Loop 49, 75, 200, 3,000. Why is that? Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work properly. But still, from Aidnance, you're doing 67 bodies you're landing on. 67 different landmarks. That's still 1.2 billion credits right there.
Jeez.
So okay. Oh, that's right, because mine fucked up. So let's see if this works, because this would be the one I actually went from. Okay, there we go. I don't know why this is not working, like showing everything. Oh, here we go. So this is, no, that's still not showing everything. Did I do the minimum value too high?
To clean up the
Might
system.
be.
Going after pirates. Who wants to team up?
Did I do 18,000 maybe? Because it still shows like the 19 mils and shit, I believe. Ah, here we go. So here's the one I just did. So that's what it's going to net me at the end, right there. 4.86 billion credits.
Jeez, and that's just for the with the loop you're on.
Yep, and it's 417 bodies you're landing on, and you're scanning 3 different things of the bio. So it'll tell you what you're looking for. So like bacterium or tubus, you know, it's going to show you everything. I did the 18,000. That's why.
Okay.
And
No,
like,
that's cool.
it's going to take me a while,
Yeah.
but in the end, I almost have enough to make another fleet carrier right there.
You know, that's actually, I mean, pretty badass.
Like you're flying to these like different systems. Like some of them, like, you know, like this last one before I go back to where I started, you're landing on one planet, 1, 2, 3, 4 different species you're trying to find. Some of these are just, let's see here, like this one, 2 different or 1 different planet and 2 different species. The 19 millers, like this one, 1 system, 1 planet, 1 species, and that's 19 million.
Jeez. Nothing wrong with that.
Like I'm pretty close. I'm up to almost 1 billion on my alt just by doing this.
Now, see, that's what I have to say is amazing about having these third-party tools that they introduce to the game. You know, between, you know, the Expressway to Exo Mastery. You know, same thing with doing, you know, just having the jump router, having ED Copilot,
Yep.
even me with my MDF Cougar program that I use for my little screens and stuff. I mean, just all these all these different programs
So,
that they
like,
put in and stuff. It's just, it's mind blowing.
when I do the trips, I use the fleet carrier router. So, you know, you start in your system. So, shit. Hey, it's almost jump time. So let's say, because when I do this, I am going to start Nabatean. And do I have where I wanted to go on this one? Oh, no, it's on the other one. But the other third-party one I use, I have so much shit on here from all the games I play. Let me find it.
I'm the same way, man. Matter of fact,
Well, if I go down here, here's all my World of Warcraft builds, which I haven't played in forever, but where is it? Too much shit. I need to, like, fucking start, like, splitting these up. Oh, there's the fuel rats. I haven't used them yet, but I have them always on standby. Where the fuck is the... Ah, here we go. Oops, wrong one. We don't need a Nara. Everybody knows fucking a Nara. I hit the wrong one. Now I gotta find it again.
See, I actually like this. We're sitting here bullshitting, and then I'm still watching Badger on his, and watching him, or actually, no, I'm actually watching LC5, and watching him learn, watching him learn how to do this. It's cool to watch.
Like,
He's
I want to
he's out
learn
there with
more
some of the best.
about it, and I just haven't, like, got into it, I guess.
It's fun. I mean, it's a
I've
lot
done
of fun.
Spire sites, but I haven't done, like, an actual Titan.
See, I've never done a Spire site, so State Trooper, who is that? Never met him.
New guy. Yeah, I don't know.
Very cool. Very cool.
New guy. I saw him show up earlier, but I was getting ready to go eat dinner. My fiance made Italian chicken.
Sounds good.
It's just chicken cooked in Italian dressing, but it's fucking delicious. Where the
Yep.
fuck?
Been there, done that. Actually,
No, she makes it delicious. Oh, my fuel rat conda that I'm trying to build because I want to apply to be a fuel rat at some point because I think that would make for a
dude,
fun stream.
When do you have? When and where do you have the time to be a fuel rat on top of everything else you're trying to do?
What do you make of the new podcast?
I think it would be a fun stream. Like, seriously, pick a day and just do fuel ratting.
You know, it would be cool. It would be cool. I wouldn't mind helping people
Ah.
out like that too. But
So, I don't know if you use this.
what is it?
The map? Oh, it's not showing it. What the fuck?
Well, you didn't put it on. You didn't stream that screen, yo.
It's the same
Hey, there
fucking
you is.
screen.
No, it's not.
It was the same fucking screen.
Same screen, different window.
There
You
we
have
go.
to choose
So-
the window.
there
oh,
we go.
cool. What the hell is that?
So this is what I use. So regions, I do the regions, and when I plot routes, I do nebula and stellar and planetary phenomena. So here you go.
They are hunting
So-
Thargoids.
The last one we went to were the crystal fields. Is that the crystal fields? Yeah, so that the last one I did is right there from the crystal field. So here's the bubble basically.
Right.
So we went
Okay.
way the fuck out here for the crystal fields.
That's where we went, right?
Yeah. So the next one, I'm gonna kind of go toward Sag A here, and I think this is going to be the next one I go to. So that's 23,000 light years from Sol, out of the bubble, and then
Damn.
Sag A is very close if people want to go see Sag A or whatever. Or I was thinking this one, which is a neutron star orbiting a black hole.
It's circling a sphincter.
So like this stuff you can look at. So that's like your stellar phenomena. This is a nebula. I believe these blue ones are like the planetary phenomena. You know, so it's like if I come out to one of these, like let's say this nebula, you still have all this other shit around it you can get to.
See, that's something that I do like about going out on big trips like that, because you come across so many different systems that nobody's touched, nobody's
Yeah,
been in.
exactly.
And that's where you really make your money, is when you've been places that other people haven't been yet.
So
That's
it's like
when you're making some dough.
So it's like I'm thinking going this way because last time, we were, out here. And, that's not really that far from the bubble. We were only 15,000 light years from the bubble,
Yeah, it wasn't that far out.
No, like, it wasn't bad. And we all had a lot of fun out there. Like, here's another fucking stellar phenomenon. It's a black hole, like, but there's not a whole lot around it. That's why I'm, like, thinking, like, up in this area is where I want to go. I mean, Colonia's here. So it's like,
Jeez.
even if, like, we went, like, out here, you could still go to Colonia. You could still go to Sag A. But I'm thinking about making, like, stops. So I'm thinking, like, one of these nebulas maybe for, a few weeks. And then move to something else. And then, maybe make the trip all the way to Sag A at some point. And then turn around and come back.
That'd be
That's
fun.
why it's going to be a long trip.
Right.
It's like I want people to go and explore, and like a lot of people, they want to, but they don't. Like they want to go out and explore, but they don't. Like if you've never done it before, you don't really know how much like it entails.
Well,
Like-
that's and it's very intimidating if you haven't done it before. Now, see, luckily when I went out, I was lucky enough that I've been doing it for years by myself.
Yeah,
So when it came to the point where it was time to do stuff that other people were doing and getting into groups, it's like I'd never been in a big, being a Palcon, which again I have to say really saved the game for me. It's one of those. Getting into that's what really, I don't know, it makes it for me, but
you
being
gotta
able
have.
to get into the different, that's what actually part of it is.
You're
for
not in
me
a wing
is-
right now, right?
No,
All
no.
right.
So no, so that's what really gives it to me, or gives me a new whole outlook to it, is that there's so much you can do and so many people that know how to do it, how to help you do it. Like you've shown me, these trade routes and stuff.
Trade
You know.
routes, trucking, dude. I've and exploration and exabyte, dude. I got you. Like those are my like niches.
And see, I want to go ahead and I want to focus that on being things that you get to teach people, since you know how to do it really well. And see, I want to learn so that if you're not around and somebody needs a question answered, I want to be here.
And I actually just bought the pre-built passenger ship because I wanted to try passenger missions, and I did that a little bit earlier today. It's not bad.
No,
I did back and forth or just toting them to a place. But I think I want to engineer this ship a little more and like do the sightseeing ones.
See, I like
Because I
that,
saw
yeah.
I had 350 millers for sightseeing
Nice.
shit that I couldn't get because reputation. But I was like, fuck, if I could have got these 350 millers just to do fucking sightseeing, dude, like I'll fucking fly around. I love fucking just exploration and shit.
Well, stuff like that's even better, just for the simple fact, like you're saying, you're just going in, you're flying. Last time I did a passenger mission, it was simply you fly out to the place, you let them scan a beacon, and then you fly away. And it's just one of those things that's just like, what? And it's fun to do.
Let me get into my T8 and I'll go check. I sent you. Okay, you are in it. So you're at Pond Care already, so I won't check that one yet.
The maximum jump rate.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
hit
go
this one
check
real
the
quick.
other ones.
5.46 light years.
Yeah, I'm in my cutter, so if you want to hit the smaller shops, you can.
I don't
check the smaller ones out real
know.
quick.
Do the smaller ones have? Okay, they do have landing pads for the T8. So
Well, they should. See, it's only a medium ship, isn't it?
yeah, but
It makes it
some
the same
of them
size as a
don't
Python,
have
then.
medium.
Well, okay. Touche.
And the sad part is since I am a weird motherfucker, my T8
No arguments.
and
No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
my T8 and my the Beluga liner, the pre-built one, I have named after female demons, just like my Corvette is named after a female demon, Lilith, which actually I have her tattoo here. And me and my fiance, September 6th, we're gonna go get new tattoos.
Nice.
We're getting she's got a bigger version of it, but it's a heart with an infinity symbol through it. I'm gonna do it on my chest above the heart.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
And then hers has like swirlies and extra little hearts and this, that, and the other around it. And she's going to do it on the outside of her right calf. But I'm doing mine like above my heart, between my collarbone, and my size is like collarbone to nipple size, basically.
Collarbone and nipple. Damn, that's going to be a pretty damn good size.
It's going to be a good one. The heart, I'm going to do like a teal color, and the infinity symbol, I'm going to do a purple.
Nice.
So we're oh shit, this doesn't have the fucking Super Cruise on it. That's right.
I hate it when I forget.
It's like, son of a bitch.
I know, I'm like, fuck. I'm so good at the loop of shame, dude. It's great.
Bertrandite.
Speed up.
So Bertrandite, that's a good one, right?
Yeah,
Bromolite's the one that we don't want.
Bromolite you don't want. It's Gallite, Inidite, the Berentidite, gold and silver, but you got to watch out for gold and silver because
Gold and silver,
sometimes
you need to check the market before you grab it.
Yes.
Like right
It's
now,
basically-
I do have one in here for 404 units of silver.
Oh,
50
see,
mil.
for a 50 minute. No, dude, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
That is a good one.
All right, so I got 250 mil on me right now.
All right. I'm checking Dumber right now.
Are you looking at me again? Are you saying you're watching me again?
Yeah, I know. I was a little chilly. I had my heater on, and now I'm getting fucking hot.
See, I had to turn it. We're in the process of getting our air conditioning fixed.
Oh,
We
well,
have
I'm
some
in.
other stuff getting done, but man, I tell
I'm
you
in
what,
the
I have to have
basement,
a fan
so-
on me right now because of we're using window shakers, and they're at a point where they're actually starting to damage our windows. So that's why
Oh.
we're actually looking to get the central fixed.
Yeah, no.
Um,
See, I'm just in the basement, so it's fucking cold down here.
Yeah, see, I'd love to have the basement, but floating
I love mine.
because you'd float.
I love my fucking studio.
See, I'd like to do something like that. I do have a shed out back, and if it at one point in time, maybe someday I'll turn it into a freaking man cave like it was one day.
Well,
back
like
in the
that's why I
past,
like my lights. You know, I
Yep.
can always change the colors of those. I have all my shit. Actually, that Harley Quinn thing right
Yeah.
there. I have a
Yeah.
weird, sick obsession with Harley Quinn. I have another big fucking.
No, that's
Harley
not a
Quinn
sick
picture
obsession.
here.
I have one too, so don't worry.
We went. There's a place, and it's called. It's in Weyawega, Wisconsin,
Hey,
and
hold
it's
that.
like. Yep.
Hold that
I
thought
got
one
you.
second. I'm just going to lock the door for my daughter. I sure the hell did. But it's okay. I'll let you open the door for
All
you.
right.
I'm on a live podcast,
Let's.
so. Sorry about that. Actually, her
No, you're
boyfriend
right.
was like standing right next to me, and I didn't see him because he was kind of in the shadow of the hallway next to me. So I look, I'm like, oh, he was like, you beat me to it.
But yeah,
Funny
this
stuff.
place is called Weyawega, Wisconsin. And like when I take my son back and forth, they have like a small thing off the freeway, which is like it looks like a little old school town. And they have like fudge and candies and a t-shirt shop. And they have a liquor store, where I have a bottle up here somewhere of Dragon's Fire wine. And I have another one upstairs, which is really good. If you like wine, and you can find it, get Dragon's Fire wine. It is very good.
She what? Oh, sorry. My daughter, when she come in the door and streaked right to the bedroom, they're going to watch a movie. I was like, what the hell?
So outside the liquor store, they had a bunch of these metal signs, and they had this Harley Quinn one. I'm like, dude, that's mine.
It's actually funny you say that. I was over long story short, my wife did the DNA thing. Come to find out, she has a cousin that lives in the area, and one of his daughters actually reached out to my wife. So long story short, we go over to their house. We're hanging out, and he has got a metal sign that is a Star Trek sign, and it's Kirk and Spock in a couple of different
Nice.
scenes. And they told me that they got it up at the freaking Hobby Lobby. Guess where I'm going? 'Cause
Hobby Lobby.
I've started collecting things, and like I collect plates and stuff like that. And I've actually found a bunch of Star Trek ones, and it's really cool. What the hell is he? So I have a buddy of mine. He's talked to me into playing American Truck Simulator, and
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet, but
dude, it's a really cool game, man. I've really been enjoying it. Well, he's got a steering wheel setup that he doesn't use. One of the force feedback, like racing wheels, the one where you disconnect you can take off the steering wheel, put a different one on.
nice.
Well, the whole setup's it's like a $650 setup, and he sold it to me for $100, and I should be getting it in the mail tomorrow. So I'm like all psyched. So tomorrow's gonna be trucking night.
I'd
But-
be doing the same shit.
Dude, I tell you, it's so funny
Nothing
because I
to
drive a
dumber.
flatbed tow
Oh.
truck all day long, which is a big truck, and then I come home and I jump in a freaking rig. I'm like, I'm a dork. I
Yeah.
am really a dork. I've really come to
drive
the
a-
conclusion.
Drive a truck with a trailer. Pickup truck with a trailer, 300 or a 200-gallon tank in the back for weed control and shit ton of granular fertilizer, and then the trailer carries my machine.
That's funny. You said weed control.
Yeah, well, that's what I do, but I think I'll be looking for a new job.
Getting tired of doing it, huh?
I've been doing it for 5 years, and that's what's fucked up my back, so I'm thinking something else time.
I hear you. Well, it's like when we went, our supervisor quit, so when we get busy enough for me to move up into the management position, I'll be getting into that hopefully. So we'll
Well,
see how that works out.
Technically, I'm a branch manager up here, but I'm the only employee. I'm supposed to be getting salary, and they keep fucking me over. So
It's
pissing me
it
off.
happens.
nothing at Dumber. Let me go check Martine.
gonna check-
Martine.
Martin! God, I love Fluffy.
Oh, so
He
do
is
I.
he is actually got to be one of my favorite comedians.
Matt Rife too. I love
Matt Rife. Oh, dude, he is so funny, and he's so
I gotta
raunchy.
watch his new Netflix special because it's all crowd work.
Yeah, see, I love it when he does crowd work.
So do I, and
Especially
everybody's
that-
like, "Oh, that's how you all do all your shows," and I'm like, "No, not really. If you
No,
watch him,
one of my favorites still is though Milf and Cookies.
Yeah.
That was so funny. And then he sees her at another show and her boobs still squeak. It's
Yep.
like, what the hell,
Yep.
Christina?
That one was great.
Yeah, that was good.
Jeff
I love
Dunham
stuff
I
like
like
that.
too.
Yep, I love Jeff Dunham.
I miss
Actually,
Gallagher. I miss
I
Gallagher.
like Darcy too. Darcy's the little girl that does her ventriloquism.
Oh yeah,
She is absolutely amazing. She won America's Got Talent, as a matter of fact. I think.
Yeah,
she-
I miss
did
old
she win or
school
was she
stuff
second?
too,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
like Gallagher and George Carlin.
Weird Al.
Yep, Weird Al.
Gotta love a little Weird Al. Matter of fact, I just introduced a friend of mine to Weird Al. He was like, I've never heard of him. I was like, what? What rock have you been living under, sir?
Right?
So I'm sitting here watching these guys. I'm watching Badger stream over on Discord, and I'm watching him go through all these different setups for his Axe Combat. And I can never think of using the enhanced missiles and stuff because he's using the enhanced missile rack, which has a lot more missiles on it.
I gotta get more of the Guardian shit because the only thing I have is the frame shift booster.
Yeah, I do. I need to do the same thing.
Like I want the fighters for like my Corvette, but yet
Yeah,
I have never
Corvette.
had like an actual human pilot in my Corvette for my fighters.
Oh, it's so fun. I love flying the fighters myself anyways.
So I'll check Martin. Where are you going, Wilkes?
Yeah, I'm at Wilkes right now, checking Wilkes out. I already got 250s on me right now.
Yeah, it might be the big stage. Like that's the thing with being out here. It's either the small stations or the big stations.
Yeah. Yep,
And I
it's always
hate
one or the
going
other.
out. I hate going out to the far ones, like Napier and what the other one, because they're just. It's such
Too
a
far out
long
there.
fucking flight, but
If I have something with an SCO drive in it, I'd go ahead and do it. But I don't right now. I'm not using. I don't have it on my cutter, and that's what I'm using for my.
I
trip.
got it on my T8. So if Martin doesn't have anything, I'll go check him out. Oop, Lupa Shame.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot over and go ahead and start running these two real quick.
All right, you remember where to go, right?
I sure do. I'm trying to keep the names down low because I know we don't want to get everybody out here. But so what I did actually start doing though is I went ahead and I know everybody knows about the two systems, Seos and Sothis.
Yep.
So I went over there and I actually tried to do the same thing we're doing here. So it works a little bit, but I haven't found a system nearby that is like, where I'm going now with the system that we use for our trip back and forth here.
This one's fucking phenomenal.
So how did you find this, the place I'm going now? Where did you find that? Is it a known thing or did you just stumble upon it? Or
I actually stumbled upon this on Xbox. And then I was
really?
like,
And it just came over right over.
I
on
was
that?
like, and this was before I joined any squad. I'm like, once I get through all the, beginning bullshit and, I transferred everything. So I already had enough for all my shit. But, it starts you out in a, certain area. And I'm like, all right, well, I got to at least, do some engineering so I can get out here and see if it'll work. So on Xbox, it was running fucking phenomenal. So I'm like, I get out here, I had to redo all my rep. I'm like, I don't know if this is going to work. Like, I'm not getting shit. And then once I started getting all my reps up, I'm like, oh my God, it does work.
Yeah, see, I didn't realize how important having the rep up was.
Yeah,
Not that I didn't ever do it, but it was more. I didn't realize how much.
Yeah,
of a
it
difference
fucking,
it made.
yeah, it does, especially out here, like in this, our little trucking area here.
Right.
Which not a lot of people know. Bronco knows, and a couple other people know.
Yep. And that's actually, and I do know that this is, it's a, you don't want it. This is one of those things where you don't want everybody knowing about it because you can screw the economy up if you do it too much, and you got to wait for it to reset itself. And, so it's like, it's cool that we have a couple people that we can bring out here, but that's why I want to find another place like Seos and Sothis or something like that.
I know.
I can use, because I want to teach people how to do this, but I don't want to bring them to this location because it's yours. You know what I mean? This is, you guys be safe, okay?
Like,
love you too.
You've accepted
Like,
a mission of mine and dice.
I got a 39 mil one, but it'll be a quick
No one will be
run.
the wiser.
No, let's go.
Oh, there we
Grab
go.
it, grab it.
Don't you think?
I got another 52.
Nice.
But
Mission
it's
accepted. We now have missions
it-
outstanding.
it's something I bring people out that I trust. Like, I don't just bring anybody out here.
And see, that's why actually I
Oh.
won't bring anybody out here
You've accepted a
specifically.
mission
That's
from
why I'm
my
trying to
work
find another location
Why
to
don't
do
you
it because
see if
I'd
you
like
can
to
buy
teach
it
people,
instead?
but I don't want it. This
No
is your
one will be
place.
the
You
wiser.
showed me in confidence,
Sneaky,
so I'm
don't
not
you
going to do
think?
it to you.
And
Yeah.
I've been
Mission
trying,
accepted.
like,
We now
when I
have
look
missions
through the trade
outstanding
routes and
requiring
I
19
do
each
research
ton
on
of
trade
merchandise,
routes,
12 tons of
like,
gadget,
you can do it through
4,480
LFT
pounds of
37 and Nemet, but you don't get as many 50s there as you do here.
Right.
And I've been trying to find another one that we can train people on before we bring them out here.
Yeah, because actually having the knowledge of what you're doing when you get out here makes a difference too. You
Yeah,
know, so
and
and you're the one that just started teaching me how to do it by actually bringing me out here. Now I know how to do it. I come out here and do it every once in a while by myself. When
yeah,
get a
I
couple
do it
saved
by
up,
myself too.
I'll put it up there if there's people on. I'll tell them, hey, come and visit. I got some money. Let's share the wealth.
Why is it not showing systems for me? What the fuck?
As in what? When you're going to do your routing?
Yeah, it's not showing me fucking routes here. What the fuck?
No bueno.
I know. Sometimes There we go.
I was this many years old when I
Setting
figured
course
out
for
how to
all
use the
areas.
Super Cruise Assist.
System is one jump away.
I figured it out yesterday, literally. While we were out in a group yesterday, I
You
was like,
just
"Oh my god, is
aim
anybody
and
heard of
drop
this
your
Super
throttle.
Well, no, there's actually, so I didn't know. There's actually when you go to the left-hand panel, you pick it, like, say I just did this, I came to the hub that I came to.
Yeah, you hit Super Cruise Assist and then you drop your throttle.
No, you don't even have to drop your throttle, man. You just aim at it and it does it for you.
Drop your throttle just
No.
in case it's behind the planet.
Well, no, because if it's around the planet, I coordinate around it. Okay, now I see what you're saying. Okay.
Because sometimes
that-
the Super
I'll keep that
Cruise
in
will
mind.
the Super Cruise will aim you at the planet, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's behind the planet, and then you go, and then you hit the gravity of the planet. So always drop your throttle.
No, I can see that for sure.
They sound revolutionary.
But no, I just think it's funny. I was this many years old when I found out about it. Yesterday. I'm like,
Yeah, no. I love Super Cruise. You just
Well, I
can't
was
put
like-
it on the T8.
I was
The
I was
spot
like,
coming up is Scuba.
what is it? What is this funky little button right here? I was like, oh, I like these buttons.
Yeah, oh, dude, I love Super Cruise.
We have
I
arrived
always
at the
do
destination
fucking loop
requested,
of shame.
Commander. How may I be
Hey,
of service to you now?
Especially when you're hitting
You
that
know I am up for
SCO.
anything, and I
Yep.
do mean anything.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
I'm
like
on
the
it.
Super Cruise Assist, man. I just click it
1
and
hour
was like,
and 49
point
minutes
at it
ago.
and go. I
This
like
is
it.
our
Alright.
499th time.
All right, so this first
But
one I'm
46 of
running,
those
I can
times
actually
just
pick
passed
up in
straight
one
through.
trip. So I'm going to
Speaking
pick up
passing
part of
straight
the other
through,
one
I did
while
warn you
I'm
last
here.
night that I
You
thought
know
your
what?
reheated
I
courage
don't want
looked
you to
a bit
land me
suspect.
anymore. I'll do it my darn self.
Maybe you will listen to me next time.
I'll get there
I'm
quicker.
sharing the
No
one I'm
body
going to
is
start
above the scan
doing.
value threshold,
It'll be a
Commander.
couple jumps because I can only carry 340 on the T8. So
All right, so I accepted. So speaking of that, I just shared one as well. That'll be the first one I'm picking up, and it'll be
Gotcha.
done here shortly, because I can get that one in the first trip.
on it. Oh shit! I forgot to fucking finish. Donate to the cause. I have so many fucking bounties to drop off and bonds to drop off. I just have to figure out where gonna
Palcon
be the-
needs them.
best for BGS.
So that's something actually. Damn it! You made me forget what I was going to say. Never mind.
I have Constance sent me a whole fucking novel on BGS shit, so like I gotta read it, but
Yeah, I'm going to get back into doing some more of the BGS stuff myself. But right now, I was actually trying to focus in on trying to get a group together over here. You know, and actually now that we have Remy comes in more often, we got Badger coming in, LC5, man, I'll tell you what, he's been in here almost consistently since he started, so he's been doing really good. I had Mike join
Bronco's
us the
been
other
coming
night.
back.
Bronco has been all over it too. I love Bronco, man. He's so funny.
oh, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. You know what? I love everybody in Palcon. I mean, there's been very few people that have stirred the pot, but
Yeah, I know. Colin just came back too. I've seen he
yeah,
hadn't been on for forever and a day, and I noticed him coming back. And like, I need to get back into actually doing the podcast more. I mean, with how life went with moving and all that shit, it kind of took a backseat. Now that everything's calming down and I can actually make time for this kind of shit, that's what I'm going to get back to. I got to figure out the next interview for the Palcon cast. We got to do the black box more here. So this will be the first episode of this, which is fucking phenomenal.
yeah, it's been a long time coming, man. I'm glad we got to it finally.
It's just, I know the Palcon golden rule, real life first. And
yeah, I mean,
so
it is
kinda,
that's one of the things that makes Palcon such an amazing place to go or be. It's just the understanding,
yeah.
the camaraderie. I mean, it's like there's been times where I haven't talked to somebody in a while, and when we do get a chance to talk, it's actually gotten back to a point where it's like, good times. Back to old times and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, see, I was being ignored for a little bit, but like everybody was having real life things, and now it's getting back to the old ways. But I'm honestly thinking about giving up my shed position.
Are you?
Yeah, like I can't keep an eye on all the new people coming in and this, that, and the other. I just kind of want to be the streamer podcast guy and just kind of focus on that, not so much of like the background stuff of Palcon. I still want to do the BGS because I'm absolutely fucking in love learning how, like, what does what. Like, I know how to trade for influence now.
Right.
For systems. So that's something that like I never knew like what, how to do it. And now I do. So it's like, okay, so our systems need influence. Now I know how to look up a trade route between this, whatever system we need the influence in and whatever, the system I'm picking the stuff up in. So it's like, okay, I'm learning all this stuff, and it's kind of like, I guess my goal would be to become a Palcon mentor for the exobiology, the trading, and like the trucking. That's like, because those are my favorite things to do. Like, I love doing combat. I just suck at it, and like I really don't know for the BGS stuff. Like, yeah, if we're fighting for Palcon, yes, fight for Palcon. But like, if we're fighting for a different faction to beat a different faction, or have them have a draw for X, Y, and Z, like I don't know how to do it.
Right. Well, I mean, that's when we draw questions and ask, but at the same time, I get it. I mean, sometimes you're in a mood to not have to bug anybody. That's my biggest thing. There's a time where I feel like I'm going to jump right in there. I'm going to figure out what's going on. And then there's other times I look at it and like, I don't understand what I need to do, so I better wait till I can ask somebody.
And see, I did that the other day for something to fuck up EGU, and I did it wrong. And, since, I don't know, you're part of JAG, right?
Yep.
So Constance messaged, DM me and was like, you messed up and you did this and this. I'm like, oh, okay. So like, I wasn't fully like aware like this was the only faction I was supposed to do missions for. I thought it was just to do anything that's not for EGU. And, so it was like, all right, I get it now. My bad. And they were, he was like, cool. No, now, and like, they've been a big help. Like, I have a fucking gigantic novel on BGS that I have to read and take notes.
Yeah. No,
and it goes through everything. And
Oh,
like
darn it.
I've never been part of the squad that does so much BGS stuff. Like
Neither am I.
the whole Nabatian thing. I did not talk in Discord for a while when that was going on. I just followed the orders and I did what I needed to do for BGS. And it was I was background guy, and Constance had me do some Black Ops stuff for BGS that like nobody knew about.
What next, Commander?
And
Yeah,
it
like
was, you know,
the
it
wet
was like,
works.
yeah, basically it was like I had to go fight for X faction or go, you know, fail a bunch of missions for X faction.
See,
But
that's
nobody
why
else-
I need an alt,
That's why nobody knew like what I was doing.
right? And that's the point of having an alt, so that it doesn't reflect on us directly.
Well, my alt's back in
If you do that.
Palcon because what I was trying to do with my alt, I dropped out of Palcon and I actually applied to be part of EGU. I was like, and I even made Palcon sound horrible. And in the application, I'm like, I'm a Palcon defector. They've treated me like shit. I want to do whatever I can to mess with them. But I never got approved. Otherwise, I would have been like, yes, I can go sit here and fail a bunch of fucking EGU missions.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I'm
know,
not
it's-
part of their JAG or anything. Like, I can go into any of their systems and just start messing with them.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't know if that's. I don't know. That's know, war is war.
I
guess
know.
I got to think about it like that. You know, I mean, it's
That was espionage, you know. Should have named my alt James Bond.
Jane Bond.
Be like, who are you? Bond. James Bond.
Hold on, didn't he die back in 2027? No, I'm just kidding.
I know
That's
that was
funny.
a sad movie, dude.
Actually, I haven't seen. I haven't seen the one where Bond dies.
I've been a James Bond. Like my dad got me into James Bond, and the first one I ever saw, still my favorite James Bond movie, is The Spy Who Loved Me.
You know
And
what?
it was the fact. Like my favorite part was in that fucking Lotus turned into the fucking submarine.
Love it,
Dude,
Love
that
it.
was fucking phenomenal. I'm like, who comes up with this shit?
Q.
But like, no, just Ian Fleming, like writing the books. How does he come up with this shit?
You know, and actually, back when he started doing the books, he did research on what was actually going on in
And
the
it's just-
espionage world, and without saying it straight out, he was able to portray it through his books, and then they turned into movies. And, no, I've been same thing, man. My favorite still to this day is Sean Connery as Bond.
Yep.
The next one after that is Roger Moore.
Sean Connery
you know,
is still the best
Pierce-
James Bond. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then Pierce Bronson's my third favorite. And then, you know, actually, I don't know, the last guy, I don't remember the last guy's name that did it, but he was really good too.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually,
See,
he's a phenomenal Bond as well. He's just got the swagger that fits.
Yep. Yeah. I loved Casino Royale. That was a good one.
See, I've only seen bits and pieces of it. I haven't watched it all the way through, so I will eventually. But,
Oh my god, dude! I've seen every James Bond movie ever
yeah,
made.
you know, so it's actually funny. When I was growing up, I lived on a boat for 6 years over on the east coast of Florida, and I don't remember which movie it is, but one of them's got a ship. It's a yacht. Oh, what the hell? Called Octopussy
Yep.
is the name of the. Okay,
And that's the name of the movie. Yep.
right. Oh, it is Octopussy. That's right.
Yep.
So, anyways, we're out one day. We're probably,
We have docked at Martin Gateway.
I don't know, maybe a quarter mile offshore. We could still see the beach clearly and stuff like that. We had a couple divers down. They were going down and they were going for some lobster, you know. Well, we're only in probably 20 feet of water, 25 feet of water. And here comes Octopussy. The actual yacht that was used in the movie is
Nice.
actually moored over there in West Palm. But they were going by at a speed to which we call it dredging. And it's just when they drag the ass end in and they're throwing a wake out that's like 8 feet. So we got these 8 foot waves that are coming in. Dude, it was such a difference in the weight or the way that when the waves hit us, of course we go up real high.
Yep.
But coming down at the bottom, we could almost look down and touch our divers because of how big these waves were. We could see them clearly when we were at the bottom of the wave, and then when you get to the top, they disappear. You get to the it was just one of the most amazing things to see, especially knowing that it was a it's from a movie that I really, 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 just idolized growing up. So it's cool. I love stuff like that.
So I was 15 and middle school.
Here, real quick, check that mission that I gave you. Was that the one for the silver?
Correct.
Okay, I'm turning it in right now.
Because I'm doing the Berentadite. I got to go back for more. It'll be like 2 more trips, I think. But so I was 15 years old, and in middle school there was a club. It was all about London and England, and
Just one jump away.
it's like, cool, I'm going to join this. Didn't realize that we ended up, I mean, my parents paid for it, of course, but we spent 2.5 weeks in London, well, in England, and
Nice.
we went to Planet Hollywood one day, and we all got sat in the James Bond room. And I'm the only one that realized who it was, because James Bond fan. Sean Connery was actually eating in the James Bond room.
No way.
So I went over and I'm like, I hate to bother you while you're eating, but
I know who you are.
Favorite James Bond. And I got his autograph, and then through all the moves that I've done, I lost it. But it was so amazing to meet him. Like he was there with his family, and I'm just like, I hate to bother you while you're eating, and like, you're my favorite James Bond. I've watched all of them, and nice guy, super nice guy.
Oh yeah, you could just tell. Expansion for Berentadite. So what station do you need to drop yours off at?
This is our 500th
Okay,
time
that
in
one's
the system,
mine.
but 46
Yeah,
minutes
mine
yours
is at Martin.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold.
Okay, that was a small one, right?
Yeah, that's a medium
Okay.
pad.
All right, so I'm going to share the one that I have because it's over here at Point Care, and I'll start dropping some off here. So let me know when you grab that.
On it.
Roger that. I'll go ahead and start dropping some of this off, and I'll go back for another run.
Yeah, again, like I said, this one only holds 340. I haven't changed anything on it because I bought the pre-built. So
Ah, man, don't worry.
it okay. So the ship is fun to fly. It
Love it.
flies great, but it's ugly as shit.
Dude, I love it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it's ugly as shit.
Dude, you remember the school books, the Magic School Bus?
Yeah.
There you go. That's the space version of the Magic School Bus.
All right. I'll give you that.
You know what I mean? That bus was funky as hell looking. It had eyeballs and everything. That bus is fucked up looking. So actually, to me, the Type 8 actually kind of reminds me of like a praying mantis almost. It's like reaching out to get you. You know?
Baldur's Gate 2. Sorry. I just
That's
got
good.
I got a Twitch notification for
Somebody over there on Baldur's Gate.
no, since I do the Prime gaming and shit, and then through Twitch, I gained so many free games. So I actually just got the original Baldur's Gate. So now there's Baldur's Gate 2, and I bought Baldur's Gate 3, which I've played. I don't really stream it that much because I haven't figured it out yet, but I play that one.
That's cool. I've heard it's good. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, it's all turn-based and mouse and keyboard-ish. It's more mouse than it is keyboard. Keyboard just kind of moves your camera
just kinda gets in the
around,
way.
and well, it just moves the camera around. It doesn't really do anything because you're clicking, and then the
Right.
combat's all turn-based, and so it
See,
kind
how
of
it
brings me back to my D&D days because there are certain things that you roll a D20 on, and
Oh yeah,
you know,
I've
shit
played
like
D&D.
that. So
I've played D&D. I've played Magic the Gathering. I've played
Oh, I love-
Masquerade.
Oh, I loved Masquerade. That was my favorite.
Dude, my favorite character was Malkavian, and I played him as just the craziest nutcase you could ever come across.
And then
he
I got
was just crazy.
I got a sponsorship through Twitch to play Vampire the Masquerade, and I'm like, yes, dude, this is gonna be awesome. No, it was fucking like Fortnite with vampires. It was
Station fax
gay.
is available.
I know. I actually have it, and I played through it. A buddy of mine actually has it. The same guy that I play American Truck Simulator.
I'm like,
he
well,
actually has it. He's like, you got to play this game. I was like, no, I don't.
I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? It's all, PvP, and it's, the storm gets smaller and smaller. And dude, I'm like, it's Fortnite. I'm like, no, this sucks.
Well, at least the vampires don't sparkle.
That's true.
That's
What
one
was
of my
the other
biggest
game I
things.
actually just picked up from my free games? It was, what the fuck is it? I can look while I'm docking. Shit, what the fuck was it?
I don't know. I got to let this thing land, and then I got to go hit the urination station.
You gotta drain the main vein, huh?
That's right.
What is it?
Squirt
Deus
the dirt.
Ex Mankind Divided. Just kind of interesting.
I heard that was actually pretty good.
I got that for free. I have Star Wars Battlefront 2 for free. I got Tomb Raider Game of the Year.
You know what I'm getting ready to start playing? Do you get into Warhammer at all?
I played one of them.
Dude, they're coming out with Space Marines 2. My buddy, so I got the pre-order already lined up, and we're just waiting for the release date, which is actually coming up here soon. So I'll actually probably be playing that here shortly too. But we played the first one together, me and my buddy, and he bought me the pre-release on it, and we're just like dying to play it. It's just the new mechanics they put into it. They got this new they call it the swarm mechanic, and it's actually just the way that these swarms of creatures act. They act like a swarm of birds. I mean, just the random movements and stuff, but that also affects the ones that are on the ground. So the ground creatures actually do the same thing. They just move in huge packs and they come out. Oh, it's just I can't wait.
The pre-release I just bought was the new Assassin's Creed, because they're giving us a fucking ninja finally.
Oh, that's cool.
A ninja.
Dude, have you seen the new Doom that's coming out?
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's a medieval Doom.
Oh, that'll be sweet.
Dude, it looks like it's going to be tight. Now, see, there used to be a game back in the day called Heretic. So it looked like it was Doom, but it was basically medieval, and that game was fantastic. I love that, man. The sorcery, you throw fireballs and shit. I loved it. Or Rise of the Triad was another one that was really fun, but I only ever found the trial version of that one. But that one was a really early, like, I think you were like fighting Nazis and stuff, but they were doing genetic testing and stuff like that. So you came across creatures that were really wicked, but you could collect these power-ups, and one of them happened to be God mode. And it was so cool because it was just all of a sudden your hand came up in front of you, it was glowing, and then when you wanted to kill somebody, it was like, and you're throwing like holy orbs at them and stuff.
Maybe I have seen that one. I don't think I ever played it, but
there's gas chambers that you go into, and you actually have to put a gas mask on so the view actually changes.
Huh.
It was really cool. All right, autopilot's going. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna go drain man before I pop. I'll be right back.
Copy.
Is that bad to do on a live stream?
Nah, you're good. I do it all the time.
Okay, cool. Be right back.
Let's see if we can get anybody in Discord in here. See who else to join.
Jumping to audience.
Is history. We're winning this war.
The star we are approaching is suitable.
Humanity's fate by provoking the Fargods. The Fargods' wrath will be upon us.
I'll have to figure out how the fuck I gotta get the. Oh wait, I still have the
This
QR
is the final
code.
stop in our current route.
Yep,
What are your hopes,
Martin.
We were last in this system 7 minutes ago. This is our 557th time in this system. But
Oh,
55
I've
of
only
those
been
times
here
were just
500 and
last
some
week.
odd times.
Nothing in this system matches your minimum bio scan value threshold, Commander.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing bio, so shut the fuck up. Let's get here. See if we can get anybody who wants to join on in. See if we can get anybody who wants to join in us. Let's see if I don't fuck up with a loop of shame again.
And don't forget, this liner is in the top 1% of all liners out there.
Ooh, shit. Loop. Loop. Yep. Loop. I'm not paying attention. I'm so good at the loop of shame. So good at the loop of shame.
This is your captain. Due to some unforeseen delays, we will be arriving at our next destination later than scheduled.
Pay attention, Shady. Pay attention to do this. Oh, shit. No, come on. All right.
And don't forget, this liner
Not another loop. Thank God.
Station fact is available.
You don't want to put the headphones on backwards. Sorry about that. I am back.
You're good. You're good. Man, when nature calls, nature calls, bro.
You know what? I cannot agree more. So on my way out, the last time I hit somebody, so now I have to pay a fine.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck are you drinking, man? You're just cracking them open left and right.
Lipton tea. Because it's
I
tea,
gotta-
it goes down like water.
I gotta go grab more beers, so you know. I have a fridge right out there full of beer. So
It's actually funny. I have a fridge right next to my computer.
I had one at the old place, and then it took a shit. So
You know, I actually got lucky. I had somebody that gave this thing to me for free when I went to go pick up a dresser for my daughter. She was like, I just need to get it out of my house. If you want it, you can have it. I was like, done.
well, my other one worked phenomenal, and then one day it just took a shit. So got rid of it. So when we moved from my fiance's mom's place after she passed away, and we took it over. Now probate's closed, and we had to sell it. But so people say we live rich because we have the fridge that came with the house here. We have the basement fridge we had at the old house out in my fiance's office area upstairs. And then we have the one that we took from her mom's house down here, which is my beer fridge and extra freezer space.
Nice.
So we have 3 full-size fridges.
Oh, well, give me 1 second. I mean, you can keep talking. I just saw something I have to ask about that I just saw. I could have swore I just saw Badger go into a system called Lucifer.
Nice. I actually
Looking
asked
at it.
in the
I think it is.
Paladin if anybody wanted to join us, but nobody's biting on that one.
It's okay. I can see people being apprehensive about being
Cargo
online,
delivered,
being
my lord.
streaming,
We
but
now
at the
have
same time,
missions
they're out there
outstanding
doing some
requiring 13.08
Thurgood
tons of
hunting and
merchandise,
stuff. Some
11,
people
12
are
tons
joining
of
them.
Gallite, and
No biggie.
4,100
See if we can
food
find
packs.
any other 50 mils while I'm here.
Your
Nice.
wingman just delivered some
I actually
merchandise
picked up
Looking.
the
for
last
our
of what
wings.
we need here for this
We
one.
now
So
have
this one I'll
missions
be dropping
outstanding
off. It'll be
requiring
another 50.
13.08 tons of merchandise, 11, 12 tons of
And see,
Gallite,
like,
4,100
I want to
tons
make
of
another trucking one. Because a full wing if everybody gets the 50s, that's 200 mil, like an hour, if that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I know Bronco would be down for it. He's a space trucker.
Yeah, see, that's what I want to see. I want to start doing that. Exactly, something like that. Like one week we'll do some
Setting
small
course for
ship security or medium ship security. We'll come up with a name for that,
Just one jump away.
and then get into
the space
and-
equivalent of just
so during the
walking to
week, what I
corner
actually
store.
think I might want to do is I want to see if the guys will let me open up a channel and actually call it the Common Room, and that's going to be for the U.S. guys to kind of bounce ideas back and forth, and then at the end of the week when we figure out what everybody's got a hankering for, we can all get together on Monday night and just hammer out on something.
Yeah,
One night it'll be
I'd be
trucking,
down with
one
that.
night be, so I mean, I kind of want to model it towards, the regular Palcon from over in the UK, but, still do some of the stuff that they do, but kind of put our own twist on it, same thing,
And see, I
because
think
it's like,
I think that's what we need to do. Like, we need to.
that's why I reached out to everybody. And the other night when I actually had a chance, when I had a couple of guys on, and we started talking about it, and that's when I found out that Monday is actually going to be a good day for everybody. So that's why I took the initiative to say, hey, you know what, let's do Monday our get together day. And this Monday, actually, I'm gonna actually post up the Common Room as a event and start doing it for Monday. And actually, I'll just leave it called that, and we can all just get together on Mondays and start utilizing it like that. But then if we're all doing the same thing, like right now, if we were joining them and doing the Thargoid battles, then we'd all be in the same room chatting and stuff.
Yep.
But our conversations were kind of bouncing off of each other. We couldn't really hear anything. So I think this is actually good because right now I'm still watching Badger's stream. And if he does anything really cool, I can report on it, which is what I planned on doing. If I see something cool that I haven't seen before or something like that. Like I've never seen the Titans. So when they were in there doing that was phenomenal. And I think the last thing that I saw was one of those big bubbles came out. And then you could just see like the highlight of the Titan. I'm just like, okay, that's ominous as hell.
We have arrived at the destination.
Like, I would love to start like putting it out there for like,
You know I am up for anything, and I do mean it.
the actual like podcast interview
We
people.
were last in this system
I would
7
love
minutes
to
ago.
like put that out
This is
there,
our
but
501st time in
like
this system. But
between
46 of those times
the
you
UK
just passed
guys
straight
and
through.
us, it makes it a little more
No
difficult.
bodies match your
Like
minimum
I would
biotic
still
scan
love
value
to,
threshold of your hobbies.
interview Colin. I'd still love to interview Sean, which is Fat Sweaty. I'd still love to interview Flinks, but it's
Good
like
luck with
hard to
getting
get.
Flinks on.
He said he would. It's just schedules haven't really.
Well, that's it. See, that's what it's even like with even getting the black box or doing a Palcon. I mean, we're having that. There is an interruption just because life is life, man.
Yeah.
You have your, I mean, because you're the one who has the resources for that. I don't know anything about doing any of that stuff, so or I don't. Well, I could probably figure it out, but I just don't have any accounts or anything like that, so I've never done it.
It's
You
a
know, you're
lot to
already
set
set.
up.
Well, and you already are, and you've already put yourself in a position where you're willing to do it.
Yep.
So it's
And-
actually cool. There's no reason for me to even try to dig into it. I was actually thinking I might actually start just recording some videos, and every once in a while just throwing them up on YouTube just to see if anybody ever watches them.
See, and
But I just don't really know what to talk about when I'm out flying around and nobody's with me. I'd rather, get a group of guys together and go have some fun.
See,
rather
I've thought about starting doing some like 101 videos, like just me recording like exobiology or like doing trade routes, and it wouldn't be on YouTube or anything. It'd be like I would record it and then like see if they'll let me make a channel for 101 videos.
It's not a bad idea.
Like doing the trucking or exobiology or exploration or, trade routes. Well, trucking and trade routes are two different things because what we're doing now is technically the trucking because you're not really mining or anything like that.
Right.
Maybe get with Mike Reacher and be like, hey, do you want to help me make a 101 video of laser mining or deep core mining? Because he's the mining guy, and I had to go through
the mining guru.
Well, yeah, I had to go through his spiel to get the 3rd star for
MJ Reese is
for me
offline.
being in Palcon. It's like I know how to do it. I know how to do laser mining. I know how to do deep core. Stuff like that. It's like I would love to start making like I don't know, 30-minute, 45-minute like 101 videos or how to use Spanish to get your
Then,
exo mastery
Station
or
capacity.
then just do it, bro. Make a
it's
video and start posting them up. I mean, I don't think they'd have any problem with you doing it. And
I
if
may
it's
even
if
just throw it
it's
on YouTube, and just like here's a 101 video of
well,
how
if
to
you do
do
decide to
exo
do it,
mastery.
well, if you decide to do it on that, just make sure you know that you don't, I mean, the only thing that you'd have to watch out for is just make sure you're not, exposing anything on the side of VGS on our side or anything
Yeah,
like
no.
that, which you wouldn't be. You know what I mean? You know how to be careful of what you're talking about and stuff like that. I
Yeah,
mean,
no, it'd
hell,
be
even our conversation tonight, we've been very cautious about, like you said, this is kind of a little, secret honey hole, so
I
you
mean,
don't
the
want
only other
everybody knowing
person
about it.
that's not in Palicon that knows this area
And
is
you
my
say
best
Harley, and I'm
friend.
going to reach through my camera and smack you,
No, my best friend. And I've actually been
Crystal.
streaming. Yeah, I've been streaming Lethal Company with her lately because that's her game. And so we've been playing Lethal Company. And, like, this is where I brought her out here. And I've made her a Python and a DBX. And she's really close to getting a fleet carrier at the moment. But she's so addicted to Lethal Company, she hasn't been flying. So
I was going to say I've only seen her once, and hell, she didn't even really talk much. She did more of giggling than anything.
that's
I know
she.
she's cool, super cool though.
She's
Super cool.
she's got some social anxiety, so it's like when more people are on and talking, she doesn't really talk that much. But like if you watch, like, because we'll do multi-stream, she'll be streaming Lethal Company as we're playing it together,
Right.
and like we'll sit there and chit chat and talk about the game and be like, okay, well it's X time, because like the ship's gonna leave you regardless at midnight, no matter what, if you're on it or not. And it's like, okay, well I'm like, okay, dude, it's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna start pulling all the shit from the main entrance and the fire exit we have out to the ship. You stay in there and keep throwing shit out whatever exit, and like we'll talk all that kind of stuff. And but she's way more talkative when there's not a bunch of people around, because I want to interview her on the Palcon cast, because it would just be a video game talk that day, of games that she plays and me and her play together, and shit like that. But it's like I don't have to make it all about Elite all the time.
Right.
And that's where, like, you said your trucking game, and I mentioned Call of the Wild the Angler, which I've been playing. And it's like I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077 occasionally, which
Oh,
I'd
I
love
love
to stream
Cyberpunk.
more. I know I got to figure out how to mod it. I'm doing pretty well at it, but
Dude, I'm telling you, just go on there, and all you got to do is
the other one I rented from the library for Xbox was No Man's Sky. I haven't even had a chance to play it, but
you just take it back.
I have it on Xbox. I think I have it
Actually,
on Xbox, but
There's actually nothing wrong with No Man's Sky. The only problem I have with No Man's Sky is it's too animated for me. It looks too much like a cartoon.
That's where I'm at with it.
And that's the same problem I had with Borderlands.
Oh, I love Borderlands. I won't stream, but I have fun with that game occasionally.
Well, I love the content, but I just don't care for the animation style. The game itself is fun to play. The fighting style is good. Destiny's got a little bit of a weird style to it, but I love the game.
I can't get into Destiny anymore. I played the first one when it came out on Xbox, and I played it for a long time, for quite a while, but it got repetitive. Like it was the same shit over and over and over again. The other ones I want to stream. that I actually just got on sale not too long ago was the Witcher series. So I have the first one, second one, and the third one. And I was streaming the third one on Xbox for a little while. And I just got out of it. But now I have them all on PC. So
Nice.
I want to stream those. The other one I want to stream once I can figure out how to restart it is Metal Gear 5: The Phantom Pain.
You know what? I actually started playing that. My son plays it all the time. He
I
loves that game.
love Metal Gear. I actually have the original one on PC. It was a fucking $1.99 purchase. The
See,
original one from PlayStation. And
See,
I
I'm-
love that one.
I'm like that with Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider's my game like that. I just the puzzles and everything
Yep.
with Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
But the other thing with Tomb Raider is when they got her to the point to where her emotions looked realistic and she started doing things like, I don't know, I think it was by the third one where you could actually do some really like serious like handstand pull ups and stuff like that, and it got really interesting when it started getting really acrobatic for me, and
That's
when
like
it really
the
turned into
newest
something
ones.
really cool. Real quick, did I share the other one with you? It looks like I did. The second one for Bertan and Trade, or whatever, however the hell you say that over here at Point Care. Did I share that one with you? I think I did.
Looks like it. 916 of it.
Yep. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I shared it with you.
Yeah,
turning
I'm
it in
about to
now.
go finish the one that I shared with you.
That's cool.
And then I'll share the Inedite one.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I got just a little bit longer I can be on. So
Yeah, I'm getting there
I'll see if
too.
I got to see if I can run another one, get one more in.
Well,
before I
if
go.
not, we can always save them and you can always fill it up and share later.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the fucking hiccups.
I hear it. It's one of my pet peeves. I hate hiccups.
My
So-
hiccups always hurt, and I don't know why.
Ugh, that
System
sucks.
is just one
So
jump away.
curiosity, you might actually know the answer to this. So as your the reputation's I'm already an ally, but as my reputation goes up, is that going to introduce better missions as well?
Yeah, if you're allied with everybody.
I'm allied with everybody, but I also have influence that I'm trying to get to go up, and I'm wondering if the influence
The
will
influence
actually
doesn't
increase.
matter. It's just the reputation.
Okay, it's just being an ally. Okay.
Yeah, I figured that one out the hard way because I was like, oh, I'm going to keep doing influence, and no, your missions stay the same.
It never helped anything. Okay. Oh, check it out.
This
They're
star
over
we are
there
jumping to is
doing
suitable.
some mods. Ooh, armored power plant. Nice. Badger's got some. See, I need to do that. I need to do some more grinding for that.
That's
But
I gotta get more mats.
I tell you, it's actually not as bad as it used to be. We
No,
went
I
out
know
and we were
that's
This is our 500.
I was just- it blows my mind. I'm like, finally.
55 of those times we just passed straight through.
that's why I want to buy another Python and set it up for that because you can use like the dumbfire missiles and collector limpets.
No bodies match
At the
minimum
brain
bias
trees.
scan value threshold, beloved.
And actually, a guy from France, he's not part of the squad or anything, but he's just a follower on Twitch. And, fucking hiccups. God damn it.
Yeah,
He told me, like, most people are using, like, flak launchers. And he's like, no, you just need dumbfire missiles and collector limpets.
for the
then
brain
you-
trees.
Yeah, you drop into the brain trees, throw your fucking dumbfire missiles, and then start throwing your collector limpets.
Limits work in an atmosphere?
Yep.
That I didn't know.
I didn't either.
See, learning something new every freaking day, dude.
Dude, okay,
Every
so
freaking day.
everybody's like, oh yeah, Elite's got a, big learning curve. I'm like, no, dude, it's a fucking learning cliff. you jump off the cliff and just learn.
There is a little bit.
Like,
I don't know. It's like when I started playing the game, for instance, I have a little bit of a background of playing flight simulators and stuff like that. So getting into a ship and flying it that part didn't really bother me too much. It was the mechanics of the game itself.
yep.
You know,
That's-
and that's
Looks
And-
like we have a pirate
oh.
on our tail, sweetie.
You got a pirate on your tail?
Yeah. No big deal.
I don't have ED turned on right now.
Looks like we have a pirate on our tail.
It's alright. It's drop to 0 and boost away.
Yeah. Now you say that. I gotta go to the other station this here. I gotta go see how much another Type 8 or another Python would be. 'Cause they don't have one here. Because I'm also thinking about building another ship, but I haven't decided if I want to do a Type 8, which I love my
See-
Type 8 so far.
That's where I'm at. Like, I want to do another ship, but I just don't know what.
And see, I've always had a problem with having duplicate ships. I've always felt that each ship has its own actual own purpose, I guess you could say.
Well, my other Python Mark II, I was trying to outfit it for exploration, but it's not going to work. It's not going to have the jump range for
Looks
it.
like we have a pirate on our tail.
Well, why? How much did you get the jump range up to? Because I got mine jumping like almost 40 already.
Yeah, see, and that's where I'm at, but I was trying to get to like deep DBX range, like 50, 60.
Yeah,
Like-
that might be kind of hard to accomplish. Now, do you have a FSD that's completely upgraded?
Almost, but
See,
it's still not
Yeah,
to
you
that.
Now, and also, do you have the Guardian drive?
Looks like we have a pirate
Yeah.
on our tail. Your button.
Okay. See, that I actually added on to I add that to every one of my ships. Every single one of them. I will waste the space. Well, no, let me take that back. I don't have it on my actual specific like smaller combat ships like my courier.
Yeah, no, I don't have it on. I only have it on exploration ships.
Yeah, there's not much of a reason for any other ones. Now there is a good purpose to have, the stuff like the SCO on them, things like that. And I think I'm going to have the SCO on every one of my ships eventually. I don't care that I can't control it because I only need to get closer fast.
I'm
know what I mean?
actually pretty good at controlling it. It's the dropping out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. It's I would say it's a fine science, but it's really not. There really isn't much you're going to be able to do to figure that. I mean, get that.
I either
detail.
jump out too late or too early.
Oh, that looks cool.
90% of the time, it's way too late. Like, I'm like, oh, it says like 5 seconds. All right, drop out, and then all of a sudden my throttle's at 0, and I'm blowing by it.
Yeah. Sound like an Indy car passing by.
No shit, it's 10 o'clock. I should probably be in bed.
Yeah, I'm actually about there myself. I'm gonna be heading that way.
All right, I'm gonna dock this one. This will finish off the one that I shared.
Okay. Yeah, finish that one off
And then
before you take
we'll,
off, and then I'll turn it in tomorrow
And then
or
we'll
later, whichever. I might be here for a couple more minutes.
and then
Which station
we'll,
was that at? The small station?
yeah, Martin.
Okay, I'll have to get one. I'll have to get
Station
my
fact is available.
probably go drop on Tarvalin real quick and grab my Python and take it for a spin. Actually, I might grab my courier. I haven't flew my courier in a little bit. I'm one of those weirdos, man. If I'm in system and I'm just kind of cruising around to the stations like that, just going to turn one in, I have no purpose in having anything special, so I just, jump in my cruiser.
Yep.
And that's my courier.
Yeah.
I have a ship for pretty much everything. My courier is definitely my little, that's my little pimp ride. My hoopty. There we go.
Well, I
the
usually
hoopty.
use my DBX just because it's a small.
I like that
Yeah.
if I'm going to go actually exploring. My DBX is my exploration ship. I have.
Oh, it's my exploration ship too, but I
My-
use it just for
that's your hoopty.
jumping around stations because it's got the Super Cruise. I don't have to worry about nothing.
Oh, that's right. You bought the new one, didn't you?
No,
engineered one?
I did
Oh.
that one on Harley, not my main, not this one, not my main.
Oh, okay.
My main I built from the ground up.
Okay. Yeah, that's this character. I don't have an alt. I don't know if I'll ever do one because it's just I put enough work into this one.
Well, see, and the only reason why I wanted the alt is strictly for something like I can leave my main with all the good, combat ships and this, that, and the other, and then I can have one strictly for exploration. And that's the only reason why I wanted an alt, is for exploration.
Right.
Like, I want to be able to go out for 6 months and
Survive on your own.
and then turn around and come back, and then I can use it to make money to refuel the tritium, and then go out for another 6 months, and then come back for so much time to make the money, and then just go up, go out and explore.
With that mission completed,
Nice.
we now have missions outstanding.
That's what I wanted.
996 tons of
All right, so
11
that
tons of galvanized,
that one's in.
3,000
I'm gonna call it a night. We're gonna call this a show. I'm gonna get this one uploaded and everything on YouTube tomorrow. It was live on Twitch all night, so we're good to go.
Fantastic. Hey,
So-
Nightshade, man, it was fantastic to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, it's
we'll-
been wonderful. We'll
We'll do it again soon,
oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Definitely. We'll do this again.
Is that actually saying my name down there? Check that out. I've actually got a name right here. It's like right there.
Yeah, you got your
No.
name. You got your
I
name.
didn't see it until just now. I'm like, hey, what?
Yep, no, yours is up there. So I'll get this uploaded on YouTube tomorrow. I will let you know when it's uploaded. I'll let everybody in Pelican know when it's uploaded. So have a good night.
Awesome.
Thank you again for being here and being the co-host. And maybe next time we can have a... Oh, fucking hiccups, dude. I swear to God. Maybe next time we can get a guest on here and have a third person.
Sounds like a plan, man.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, brother, man. Have a good night.
Gateway.
Securing